So I haven't changed any UI here. All I've done is I've created these grouped items. And what I'm going to do, just to make my life a little bit easier, I'm going to return something else. I'm never going to make it down to what I have now. If I was to just go over here and return null, right, I wouldn't end up seeing anything. But what I want to do is I want to work with these grouped letters. So the way that I'm going to do this is that I'm going to create another nav. I've got a nav, some nav styling here already, so I'm going to reuse that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a nav based upon these letters. And the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to use object.keys grouped. And I want these to be in alphabetical order. So by default, if these are letters, I could just end up sorting them. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to map over each of these. I'm going to call this key. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to end up generating a link. And I'll just say the key, because it's going to want a key, is going to be key. This is going to be unique. And I can end up putting this on multiple lines. But just to start out, we'll put the key here. We'll close the link. We'll close the map. And if we look at that, we should see, forgot my arrow here, we should see a list of these letters. So we're starting to do this. We want to put the correct link here. And let's just do one other thing here. I'm just going to go over to my nav. I'm using this styling already. I'm just going to do a little margin top of 2 REMs. It'll infect both my nav and my subnav, but at least these things won't be really on top of each other here. So this is generated dynamically, and what I want to do is I want to create links so that I could click on these links and they'll go to that letter. And the way that I'm going to end up doing that is just by dynamically generating the links. So here, again, I've got my companies, and what I could do here is I could specify that this is going to go to, and this is going to be /companies, and this is going to be the key. And so now I could click on these links, and I'll see at least that my URL ends up changing here. So I've started to do the navigation, and next what I'm going to end up doing is just want to select which one of these is selected. So we'll end up doing that next.